It's Operation Babble with Myke Shrews. It's pop culture, music, movies, TV too. It's time to explore life. It's Operation Babble time.
Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Operation Babble. Episode 21 or so.
Nothing better than flubbing and then fucking numbering your podcast.
Yes.
You yelled at me about that, Michael.
What did I say? Back?
You said welcome back to number 21.
Yes, number 21 because I said
I don't know if either of those things are true. And cut.
Welcome back to episode 500.
I love dicks. Wait.
Soundbite.
So
before we get started, dude, I just want to do another shout out to Quinn from Darkmen Laboratories on Facebook for being our guest on the last episode. So if you guys want to do something fun, check that out. All right,
fair enough.
It's SoundCloud.com/Operation Babble.
Oh.
All right, so what you got for me today, dude?
Oh, wow, you told me that you had stuff, and then you just fucking threw me right under the bus, huh?
Yeah. So John wanted to do this cast because John's like, I got all these things I want to talk about. And then we get on here, and he's like, I forgot everything. No, wait, that was me. Fuck.
I was about to say, I was like, that is all horseshit. What I will tell you is that apparently in Dark Phoenix news, because apparently that X-Men trailer fire is still coming out.
I thought the movie came out.
Yeah, X-Men Dark Phoenix. I believe it's in theaters as of right now. So I guess when the podcast comes out, it'll
been
been
a
in
week
theaters for like
or
a week
so.
or two.
Yeah, so today is... No, wait. How is it? Oh, no, I believe...
It's June 5th, so...
It dropped. I think it's because today's a Wednesday, so tomorrow is its opening day. I believe like
so
all the early release, the premieres
and
and shit.
premiered
Yeah.
last night then.
All the media passes and stuff, which I had a media thing, but I didn't go to it yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna sit around. I rage cleaned my house, dude. Like my wife was like saying, she didn't want to watch a movie. We were watching Mars Attacks, Tim Burton's Mars Attacks. Out by the pool and shit. 1%er TV pool, whatever. John.
Throwback. God, you're really salty about that, aren't you?
So we were watching it out there, and we were laying out on their couch that we got out there, like the outdoor patio furniture shit. And
your patio furniture that's probably made of marble and bought
yeah.
from Pier 1. That's like $1,000 a piece. And
the hinges on my doors are gold and shit. Yeah, fuck off.
And you got all your fucking servants fanning you across the pool and stuff.
Feeding me grapes.
Same. I feel you.
So we're watching that, and she's like, because it started raining, but we're underneath like a covered area out there. So we were. She's like, hey, you want to just take the kids to the movies? So I looked up some movies and stuff because it was $5 Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go see Godzilla or the Pokemon movie, the Pikachu, Detective Pikachu. Those are the only two that I saw in theaters that were like, we can go and see these with the kids and it'd be fun. There is the Brightburn movie I want to see, but we can't take the kids to go see that.
No, I definitely vet that first.
So, and then she's like, well, I need to know if we're going to go to the movies or if I should, or if we're going to just stay here, because apparently that means she didn't want to watch a movie and then go to another movie. Like she didn't want to watch Mars Attacks and then go to the theaters and sit around and watch. Because she just isn't that type of person that just watches stuff throughout the day or whatever.
Dude,
so she's like, well, I'm going to go inside and clean if we're going to go to the movies. And eventually it was like, we're just not going to go to the movies. We're sitting out there, and she was still bitching about something. I think she said she was cold or something like that. Just to like add more fuel to the fire.
Wow.
Like where she was complaining about everything.
Wow, you've said the word bitching a lot. I can't wait for your wife to fucking hear this podcast.
Well,
She's gonna
I already told her. I was like, I got really mad about it because she was saying, well, there's all these things that we could do inside because it's raining. So all of her shit was like cleaning the bathroom, scrubbing the toilet, scrubbing the tubs, vacuuming upstairs, vacuuming the steps, mopping upstairs, blah, blah, blah.
Telling a man to do woman's work.
And
no,
she was going to go in and do this stuff. And I was like, no, let's just chill out and watch the movie right now. We're outside. We're having fun, whatever.
We don't get a lot of fucking alone time together. Can we please fucking hang out as two people,
outside
please?
in Florida where it's 100 degrees all the damn time right now. She's like, I'm cold, which was adding fuel to that just
fuck you,
bitch fire. She just wanted not
just poking
not
at
that
you.
she's
poking
a bitch,
at you.
bitching fire, I should say. Bitching
Qualified.
fire that it's just pushing it and stuff. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go inside. I'll go do the cleaning. I'll do whatever. So I went inside and rage cleaned for an hour, and I got everything done that she would have taken all day to do.
Oh, wow. You couldn't even just give yourself a pat on the back.
No.
You had to be a dick about it.
No.
Congratulations.
But
fucking kudos. I do love the fact that you're like, I rage cleaned. I did something.
I normally clean. I'm the clean person in the relationship. And it's funny because we've gotten into the argument when I am not working, because I work in the field that I work in, entertainment, media, whatever. It's our schedules are so random. I could work every day one month and not anything another month. And so
or it's just the people I can work with are open right now.
Right.
I got to get this done right now.
So sometimes it feels like she's making me, as John would say, qualify for the shit that I do around my house. So I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people. Persons. I'm not one of those people who will just hey,
what do you mean, you persons?
When she walks in the house, I'm not gonna be like her dad will do it. Everything he does, he has to tell his wife, reiterate to his wife the fact that he did this or he did that, things like that. And I see it with a lot of married couples where the guys are reiterating the fact they did something. I'm gonna do something. If you don't know this, that's not my fucking fault that you're not paying attention well enough.
Or I don't even give a shit. I did it. Just assume I did it. And if I didn't do it, then
lately
I'll get to
I've
it.
been purposefully being the dick to be well, I did this, this, and this. Or I'll take a picture of a list of shit that I did and just text it to her in the middle of the day. Just so that she's and I'm I hate doing this though, because it's I'm doing it to make the house a better place for us to live in.
It's because I fucking live here too, but at the same time.
That's the thing though, is she, when she's working and I'm not, we'll get into the argument about, and this is going to go on to a couples podcast. It's going to. But
don't worry. I'm sure it's going to, regardless of whether or not you want it to.
But, and this is a little different from Operation Babble's normal rhetoric of pop culture, but still. She'll be.
It's time to explore life, dude.
Yeah,
it's Operation Babble time.
We got into this argument the other day about it, and it comes up all the time. She'll argue, and I'll be like, "Well, I'm here keeping the house clean for you. What the fuck do you want from me?" And she looks at me, and she's like, "You do that because you can't stand the mess." And she's like, "You're not doing it for me. You're doing it because you can't stand this." I was like,
"That's not an argument.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. It's getting done
to the house for us." Because
I'm sorry, I'm not singing songs and fucking whistling while I'm sweeping, but it's getting done.
I don't have birdies coming in and making me dresses and stuff, so I can do all this. But it's the thing is with me, I'm if I wasn't living with you, I wouldn't have to clean nearly as much.
This is also fucking real. It's so real. No, because Hannah and I do have those moments. It's also exponentially lower because we don't have kids and we don't have in-laws living in the house. It's just us two. But that being said, everybody knows it does not matter what your life is. We all deal with the same bullshit.
Right.
It's just on a different thing. But with Hannah and I, it's I'll eat on a paper plate or I'll drink out of the same cup for a week. I'm that guy. Hannah's the one that's I have to have coffee in the morning. Mm-hmm. I have to do this. I have to have a new cup every day. She leaves her fucking food just out. She'll eat and then just walk away from her cup and her plate. And it's 50-50, mostly because she's gotten used to the fact that I don't eat breakfast and I
Right.
don't really eat lunch. I go to work and then I come home, and if I'm hungry, I eat when I'm hungry. I don't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I eat when I'm hungry. That's it. So she'll have her breakfast or whatever. Say she goes to work at like 1:30 and I get home at like noon or whatever. She'll just leave half her breakfast just sitting on the table. She's like, well,
Like a kid?
exactly. And she's like, well, you're going to eat it though. You always eat it. I go, I know. And I eat it out of principle because I'm not going to throw it away. And it's usually like an egg on toast with some fucking cheese or whatever. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking bag this up or waste a fucking plastic baggie or like waste my time. I'm just going to fucking eat it because I'm not going to throw it away because that pisses me off.
Right.
And it's like, but at the same time, it's like she wears like 1,000 times more clothes than I do. So laundry
Outfit
tends
for work, after work, bedtime, after bedtime, during bedtime, during work time. Here's 500 pair of panties for one day.
Or it's like, I wanted like 3 different outfits to wear this week. I forgot which one I actually wore. So here are the other 2 that I just threw on the floor. I'm like, are they fucking clean or are they dirty? God damn it. And then I'm the guy at this point. I'm like, I don't give a shit. If it's on the floor next to the laundry, it's just going to get washed. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to get it done.
Well, I had to remind Nick yesterday, literally, she took her clean clothes basket upstairs. I won't touch her clothes because I refuse to touch her dresser area because it's fucking stuff.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like a 16-year-old girl's dresser.
Yep.
So
I had it arranged a certain way. I'm like, they were in 3 different piles. So they're like, that was my Wednesday pile.
And she's probably, this is probably the one time she's glad I do this. Like whenever she comes home from work, she goes upstairs and changes. So what's the first thing I do? I follow her upstairs so I get to see a naked body.
For real? Yep.
And talk, we talked while we're there. There and yesterday she came home, did the thing, took her clothes off, and threw them in her clean clothes basket. And they were her gym clothes. So it was like, I was like, babe, that's your clean clothes, right? And she's like, oh, fuck. Like, it was
and then
nasty.
all you think is like, how many times a week do you do that?
Right.
Like, how many times do you fucking do that?
Right. Well,
That would
when she
piss me
took her
off.
clean clothes basket up, she put it right where she put it when we were putting dirty clothes in it for her. This is why we have separate baskets for our dirty clothes.
I'm getting there. I'm getting real close. Because I'm pretty much just, I'm a cartoon character, dude. I'm pretty much just the same outfit on my days off. It's a polo and whatever I put on depending on what okay, do I have to look good? Dress pants.
Yeah.
Is it hot as fuck? Shorts. Is it kind of cold? I'm going to wear jeans. And then it's insert polo or whatever. Right. Her, it's like she can dress however she wants. Otherwise, I'm in a uniform. I go to work in my work clothes.
Right.
Done.
See,
and my biggest deal is that we'll come back and then I've accidentally ruined her clothes a few times because she leaves fucking pens and shit in her pants. Mm-hmm. And people get fucking mad at me. Because we've even had girls who've heard me go, you don't check the pockets? I go, no, I'm a fucking adult. I walk through my door. I check my pockets. I take all of my shit out of my pockets when I walk through the door.
right.
I don't put my fucking dirty clothes in the laundry with shit in them. That's fucking insane.
Like
why
gum,
would you do
money, anything? Oh, when they leave
She even
gum
throws
in
her-
there, it's worse.
And she even throws her fucking pants in there with her belt on. I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. Why? Take your fucking belt off, you fucking 5-year-old. I love you, Hannah. But also, it's like
She's standing behind you with a knife.
bruh, but you'd finish that, and it's like, ours is a little different because we actually have to leave the apartment to go do our laundry.
Right.
You guys can do it in the house. So I get it. It doesn't seem like that big a deal. It's like, oh, I'll just fucking throw them down the basement. Why do you care? I'll just do them. It's like, fuck you. I have to go out there and pay $1.25. I know how full my laundry basket can be to get the load done and not ruin stuff. Stop adding shit. Stop wearing extra. Like, if I have to wash something that's already clean, I'm fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
It annoys the shit out of me because I don't do that. But then that being said, I'm also the kind of shithead. I don't know the last time I've ever cleaned our bathroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? She does it. I don't. So it's like,
Catch 22.
I'm really not. I'm not allowed to bitch about that shit because she's gonna do it. If I do
Right.
the annoying shit that annoys the fuck out of me, she knows it annoys me, but I still get it done. So she gives me a pass. So I have to have those moments where I'm like, okay, it's fine. I could be doing other, and she cooks for me. I don't really cook anymore. The only time I really cook is if I'm doing the special thing. It's like, no, you need to make me my Alfredo from scratch. You need to make me your lasagna. You need to make me your chili, your signature thing that you make. Otherwise, she's like, I know you have 12-hour days. I just have 8-hour days. You take care of you, and I'll take care of it, which is fucking awesome. So I will never trade that. But that also being said, I'm a human. I have to bitch about the little things.
Yeah,
Or
it's always,
or the little,
It's always those things, and it's not like I'm bitching to just you. I say the exact same shit I say to you to her.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
So it's not.
And her
like
and I talk about it too,
hidden
so.
bond or some shit. Like, I don't know. But anyway.
I certainly hope that comes up with them. I really hope this fucking couples cast happens.
Yes,
I really want it to happen.
I am working on it, seeing what we're gonna do with all of that stuff, dude. So, with that said, you had some information before I barged in with my
Boy, yeah, you
rage
came in,
cleaning.
You fucking came in strong with that rage cleaning.
I think we're gonna call that and I'll steal from our guest as his do rant. I will have my
surge rant.
surge banter.
What is so what Durant and Surge bitch. So okay. So Dark Phoenix is out.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix is out for reviewers, media personnel, and free screenings that the
and by the
studio
time
paid
this
for.
drops, it's
By
been
the
out
time
for a
the
week or two.
studios, yeah, it'll be out for a week by the time this comes out, or half a week or so in theaters. It comes out on Thursday night, so yeah.
So this is a mini spoiler for the movie. It's not a plot thing. It's more of a lack of omittance of something.
Okay. Now, go on.
Apparently it has been confirmed that Logan, a.k.a.
Yep.
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, is not going to be in this movie, which I kind of figured that's really not news. We already kind of assumed he wasn't going to be in it.
Well, he wasn't in Apocalypse either. I believe he was in that.
Well, he said he was done after Logan.
Yeah.
Like he just said that,
he said he was done with that character. He said the only time he would come back is if he was with the Avengers, but Marvel's not going to hire him to come back and be Wolverine because he's too old.
But I can't tell if this is a Photoshop or not.
Okay.
But there is a shot of Sophie Turner touching Hugh Jackman's face as Wolverine. But the directors 100% said he's not in this movie because the age gap was weird, which I will have to agree. I have to agree with that.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. No, that picture is from...
I'm assuming it's Photoshopped.
No, it's from... I want to say it's from one of the movies. Because they take off the thing, and it was from...
Days of Future Past.
Not Days of Future Past. No, I guess he was in Apocalypse then, because it's from Apocalypse, where they're in the lab where he's at.
Was that when he was in that thing? With
the whole
helmet?
suit when he went and did his rage thing. I forget what they call that. Berserker, yeah. When he went berserker on all the guys, and she takes the thing off of him. I believe that is where that shot came from. Either that or it was like a cut scene from there,
Gotcha.
Where people are just like, hey, here he is, see? Internet.
Again, more nostalgia, like I said with the fucking Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja
So yeah,
Turtles
I for some reason I thought that was the other X-Men movie, but it makes sense because he was in Days of Future Past, so that had to have been
But they confirmed he is not in this fucking movie because they really said the age gap was weird, which I totally get. Yeah, him and Sophie Turner would look awkward. It would look really weird. So I'm glad that was a good call. I think that was a great call.
Right. I mean, why would they put him in there though? Because at the end, or when you see him in Apocalypse, it's like that's him, and then he's gone. They never see him again until the first X-Men movie. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he would be sound of mind then and remember them at that point, you know. So it makes sense, you know, going with the movie lore that he's just not in the movie, you know. I mean, if he's gonna show up in a fucking X-Men World movie, they better have put him in fucking Deadpool, you know. Like,
yep.
That's
I mean, that's where everybody wants to see him.
Yeah.
Ugh, so dumb.
And with Marvel having it, maybe, just maybe, Deadpool could jump into another reality, take Logan for one
Shut up!
adventure.
I hate you.
There we go.
Stop! I hate you. You made it worse again. Honestly, Hugh Jackman, quit being a bitch. Just do one movie, please. Everybody wants you to. Please, just once and done.
Knowing
I just want him to do it once.
Disney, Marvel, they might do. Well, I don't think they're gonna do it with Hugh Jackman, but they could probably bring in his like daughter clone thing from Logan.
X-23, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, give me a Deadpool with Hugh Jackman in it. I just want one movie. And Hugh Jackman, quit being a bitch. You don't even gotta be like in fucking super shape. Just be like mediocre and wear a shirt. I'm fine with it. I just want you two interacting for like half.
Well, he's on tour now, anyways. He doesn't have the time to sit down and do a movie because he's doing the tour for like the Greatest Showman thing or whatever they did.
I don't care. And
there's talks about a sequel, which doesn't make sense because I thought the movie did the whole story. But okay, for the Greatest Showman, not Logan, but yeah.
Hey, FYI, I don't know if you know this, but Aladdin looks like shit.
All right, we're not gonna talk about Aladdin.
Why not?
Because
why?
I just don't want to.
We're a movie podcast, Michael.
I don't want to.
This movie sucks.
I don't want to. See, here's the thing. All right, so I'm gonna go off of Disney live
But you need
action.
to experience the magic. So, Michael.
I don't really care though.
But you have to experience it.
Here's the thing with the Disney live action movies, of their recent animation or their previous animation counterparts. Like, I am not going to bitch about it. Like, we all understand why they're here, for nostalgia purposes, for Disney to make money. They're not trying to make good movies with these ones, so there's no point in me keep arguing or even feeling like an ass about it. Not like an ass like I'm saying something bad, so I feel like an ass about it. Like me feeling like really like an asshole filmmaker because these things are getting made and my scripts are not getting made with these big budgets, you know? So I'm just over it. And Disney's remakes of their or rehashes or literally shot for shot redos of their cartoons into live action, it's just not worth my time anymore. Like, I will not go see the Lion King live action in theaters. Even if it seems like it's a good idea because the story's good, it's the same thing. And again, that's something else. I think we started talking about it on the last cast with our guest. But, like, the live action Lion King, it's already getting slack, too, from the set photos, or not set photos, screen photos of Pumbaa and how, like, gross he looks. He's a warthog, people. What did you expect? Like, they're going to be surprised when they see all the other animals, too. Like,
no shit. It's just like, fucking people are dumb. And
like, at least so far, like, with
oh, and Beyonce sounds like shit, by the way. They just dropped like a clip. They just dropped like a clip of her on Facebook, like where they just have one of their fucking scenes together. Just her voice acting is garbage. I fucking hate her voice. Also, Aladdin's doing this weird thing right now that I don't understand why you would do this to yourself. A lot of their like marketing pages are doing side by side scenes of the
cartoon,
original.
yeah. again
with their scene next to it.
Again,
Why would you
it's
do
for
that?
the nostalgia, and I think we started talking about this before we recorded our last cast.
But it's dumb, though. It's like the people who already had
Yeah.
reservations for it, it's like, oh, confirmed. This is bullshit. Why not force those people, because those shitty YouTube people who have to have their reviews out and be
they're gonna
so
show all
fucking-
that stuff anyways.
But I'm saying, like, why don't they just, they're going to have to buy the ticket to go see it
Right.
to get their reviews out on time. You know what I mean? If you're giving them ammunition on Facebook, they don't even need to go.
Right.
They're going to just do this and be like, oh, this sucks. Like, why would I even bother? It's like, yeah, but there's an hour and 40 minutes of it. I don't need an hour and 40 minutes after you've shown me 3 different times that about 12 minutes of your movie is fucking horseshit. You think the other 100 minutes are going to be anything
Honestly,
different?
they're not caring about all those people. They just they care for the general audience who doesn't care and who
They're bored.
like,
They just want to take their kids.
They're the
bored and they wanna
30-year-olds
take their
who
kids.
have kids and want to take their kids to see something they saw in theaters when they were kids.
Which is
And-
fucking dumb. Show them the fucking animated movie. Like, you're
Yeah.
not even showing them the movie that you fell in love with. You're showing them a poor person's fucking remake of it with all this extra propaganda on it.
The reason
There's nothing nice
I
about
have
it.
to, I don't know. Again, I just got off on the wrong foot with that movie in the first place. The Jungle Book, I didn't care. I saw a better version on
Yeah.
Netflix though. Like
And-
I posted something about the Aladdin thing on Facebook, and someone tried saying, "Well, you just don't like those movies." I was like, "No, because I actually liked the Beauty and the Beast movie for what it was." I bought the freaking soundtrack for it. Why not? For the Beauty and the Beast. But I mean, telling me that I'm only saying something bad about this movie because I don't like all of them is horse crap, because I did like that one. I don't remember the Cinderella one. I don't remember that one
fucking
at
Rob
all,
Stark in it.
so I
yeah.
can't say anything.
And fuck
then-
that stupid bitch because you don't like these. Yeah, because they all suck, you dipshit. Like, just because I like
Well,
the
it's not
cartoon.
even like that. It's like
I love
again,
the fucking cartoons.
what like I tried to reiterate on to the message board was that I watched the Jungle Book and I watched the Mowgli movie. The Mowgli movie stuck with me more. Granted, I've seen it recently, but it's also a better story, and it did something that Disney's not doing, and that's changing the story. I don't want to go and see the same exact movie as before. It
was like that one with
not-
Robin Shou, the dude who played Liu Kang in the first Mortal Kombat when he played Mowgli.
Yeah.
The Jungle Book movie. It's like that. It's like that movie can stand by itself because I'm not comparing it. People are like, well, don't fucking compare it to the original. It's like you're a fucking retard.
Just wait till
you're
they
a
give
retard.
us our live action Robin Hood with the Foxes movie.
Oh my god, kill me. It's coming. It's fucking coming.
But
but fuck but seriously, fuck them. They're like, "Oh, you don't compare it to." Are you kidding me? They're literally remaking this.
They did
almost
Disney and this is the thing though too, is I know Disney can do decent live action rehashes of their movies because they did it with Hook. They did it with
that movie really does not hold up, dude.
I haven't seen it in a while.
while. I'm saying we did a watch with people with a couple of friends. They came, 3 of them. I think it was 5 of us. 3 of them fell asleep, and I was one of
Really?
them. And oh, dude, that shit is old, bro,
Yeah,
and it is
but
long. It is
it's-
long.
There's
and
proof that Disney
boring.
can do a rehash of the same kind of story. Now, granted, that's not the
I'd
Peter
agree.
Pan story. That's like a rehash of Peter Pan. But
But
they
I would
already,
agree, yeah.
Disney already has done Peter Pan live action with the kids still again.
Was that Disney though?
I believe so. With Hugh
Was that
Jackman, the one with Hugh Jackman, or I
Wait,
think it was
what?
called.
Oh, you're talking about
Pan.
Pan.
Yeah.
I was talking about Hook.
No,
You said Hook.
Hook.
You
was,
said Hook.
Hook was Disney as well, I believe.
Which you said Rufio. I was like,
Rufio.
that's Hook. That's Hook, bruh.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they've done one with a kid, where Pan was Disney, wasn't it? I believe.
No, it was Amblin Entertainment and TriStar Pictures.
Oh well,
That was
fuck
John
me,
Williams did the
'cause
score
that
and
was a good one.
and Steven Spielberg directed it.
For which one?
Uh,
For
the Hook.
The Hook.
For Hook. 1991.
Really?
Robin Williams, dude, the one you keep talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it was not Disney.
I thought it was Disney. What about Pan though?
Yeah,
it's
2 hours and 24 minutes. That is old. That is long as
long
dick
for that
a
old movie. Yeah. So was Pan Disney then? The 2015 movie.
Dude, I actually don't know.
No, that's Warner Brothers.
So.
Shit.
Nope, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Disney doesn't know how to do a good rehash.
They don't. Well, they don't own the rights to Peter Pan.
Well, Peter Pan is in. It's like public domain type thing. Everybody can make a Peter Pan.
Yeah,
movie.
but they don't own the rights to it. That's what I'm saying. That's why they probably haven't done it.
What about Peter Pan, the 2003 movie? Which that wasn't that great, but
I don't even know.
Let's
I don't
see.
even know what that is.
Studio. Where's the studio?
I want you to know that I googled Pan. The
No.
first thing I saw.
Shit, that wasn't that was Universal.
The first thing I saw was the poster for the movie, and then everything else is Teflon pans. Like literally every fucking image.
I take back my Pan one, my Peter
There we
Pan
go.
like hat rehash, because apparently all the rehashes I've seen of it weren't Disney. So the only live action.
Wait, Michael, and cut.
No. So
I'm
like
kidding,
apparently
I'm
the
kidding.
only rehash that live action Disney one, Peter Pan, was the like musical one where it was the girl who played Peter Pan.
That was on NBC.
Really? That wasn't even. I swear Disney. Well, Disney must have distributed it then.
You're talking about the live action musical that they did for TV? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, it was old, but I remember watching it. Holy crap! There's a lot of Peter Pan movies.
Oh, dude, it's fucking Peter Pan. Dude,
shit.
Escape from Neverland, or not Neverland, fucking Everland.
With
or whatever the
Kathy
fuck they're
Rigby. Or no, wait, that's the live action. That's the
called.
one
Peter
they
Pan
did on TV.
Live is a television
Pan-
special that was broadcast by NBC
The
on December 4th.
1976 Peter Pan is what I'm talking about.
1976?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why we're talking about that. Let's not talk about that.
Because okay, so here's another one then, because I know Disney did this one, Pinocchio with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. That's a decent rehash of their cartoon movie.
I'll give you that. That's fine. Yeah.
And
sure,
I know
whatever.
Disney did that one.
That was for TV. That wasn't a movie.
No, that was a
made-for-TV
movie. It was in
It
theaters.
was a made-for-TV movie. It was a made-for-TV movie.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure it was made for TV. I could be wrong. But
Damn it.
the other one I was going to talk about is Peter Pan Live from 2014.
Uh-huh.
Peter Pan Live is a television special that was broadcast by NBC on December 4th, 2014. Yeah. Because it was starring Allison Williams
Yeah.
as Peter Pan, and Christopher Walken was Hook.
So apparently
yeah, there
they
you go.
are redoing a Pinocchio movie. So this
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Where is the information for this?
Oh my God, I just saw a great post. I'm getting to the age where all the good people are taken, so now I'm going to have to wait another 5 to 10 years and swoop in after the divorces. Oh, that's fucked. Thank you, CeeLo Barker. That was fucking hysterical. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, so now release date. Yeah, it was in theaters in 1996.
Really?
The
The
JTT
Jonathan
one?
Taylor Thomas one? Wow.
Yeah.
Who was Geppetto? I know it was somebody important.
Was that one guy. Let me find Martin Landau.
Oh, shit. I love him.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie My Fellow Americans?
No.
It's got Jack Lemmon and it might have been Martin Landau. Dude, it's one of my favorite movies ever made. I don't know why. That's one of those ones that I don't understand why I don't own it.
So I don't know about Christopher Robin, how well they did that, because I know that's a rehash.
I want to see that.
I was told it's good. It's on Netflix, but I refused to watch it by myself. And my
James
family
Garner,
watched it
okay.
when I was out of town. Alice Through the Looking Glass. The Alice in Wonderland movies were decent. Okay, so Maleficent. That was a different take on one of their
See,
stuff.
and that was fun.
was
Regardless of
good.
whether or not you liked it or not, at
Right.
least they did something different. Like, that's where I was at.
101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close.
Those were fine.
Both of them, they were
They
good.
were fine.
I know they're doing a Mulan remake, live action, which
That's
could
going to
be
be
good.
terrible. That's going to be terrible.
You think?
Yeah.
I know.
Ming Na Wen's not even in it as of right now that I've heard.
Who?
Which is fucking horseshit. Ming Na Wen.
I mean,
who,
she's doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So what? She could show up in the movie for a cameo. She's not gonna be Mulan. She was the voice for Mulan.
Yeah.
You telling me you can't bring her in as one of like the fucking like grandmothers or something while she's like getting ready for her thing? Like,
Right.
fuck you, dude. She made that fucking movie. Like, she
How
was amazing.
the
God, I want to buy that movie. I want that movie. How do I not own it? It's another one of those Disney movies that I'm learning that they didn't really like market very well. Like after they did VHSs, because they vaulted all of them. So it's like I don't own a lot of these movies that I want to own.
How
kind
is
of annoying.
Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. IMDb needs to fix their shit because Mulan, the actresses and on their IMDb page is number. You have to like switch the page to even see her freaking name. Mulan should be the first actress on the casting of the movie Mulan. Come on, guys. Mary Poppins, that wasn't a rehash. James and the Giant Peach wasn't a rehash. They redid Pete's Dragon, which wasn't a cartoon, but it was live action already. I never saw the rehash of it. I mean, they've redone Jungle Book a few times because they actually did a live action Jungle Book back in like 90 something.
Yeah.
But again, the one, and that was basically Tarzan because he was older.
Yep.
Again, Mowgli's a good rehash that Netflix did that Disney did not do. I'm trying to think of some other good ones. I mean, I can't think of any others or even see any others on here. I'll just wait till they do Lady and the Tramp. Now, this is a good one. Why haven't they done Sorcerer's Stone or the Sword and Stone?
Oh, I was gonna say. I'd argue it's every King Arthur tale.
Yeah.
They literally just put out the kid who would be king or whatever.
I hope they don't do Lilo and Stitch, though.
No, God, no. That'd be a nightmare fuel.
Oh, they would just look horrible. They did Snow White before, correct? Disney did. I know that
Snow White and the Huntsman. I would argue
that was not
no.
Disney. No, Disney
I'd
did.
argue no.
Disney did one when Snow White and the Huntsman came out, because Snow White and the Huntsman came out from another studio, and then Disney did one.
No.
No.
Not that I know of. Not that I know.
Yes, because I remember.
Of.
Snow White live action.
The one the one live action Disney movie that I feel like nobody gives credit to is called Enchanted with Amy Adams and
Yes,
Patrick
that's a
Dempsey.
good one.
That is a fucking fantastic film, and people should see it. And yeah, fuck you. Dude, can I tell you, I did a 2-page long review of Batman versus, I don't know why they call it versus, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated film.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Update to that. I'm on IMDb right now. So far, the lowest review has been a 4. It's been a 4. Mine was a 2, and they have deleted my review.
Why?
I
didn't
think
even know
it's
you could
'cause,
do reviews on IMDb. Where's that section at?
It's at the bottom.
Oh, user reviews. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine was a 2, and there was no bad words in it. There was no spoilers in it. And, yeah, they didn't even post it. So, get fucked me. Apparently, IMDb is going the route of Rotten Tomatoes.
So, just repost it. Did you save it?
Fuck. Actually, I think I did. I screenshotted it, so I'll have to fucking rewrite it, which sucks.
Text me your name thing on there, so you're not saying it over here, so people don't be like, oh,
he's back, that fucking prick.
Or flag
Dude,
you.
I
see. Here's a long one on here. What did you call it? Did you name anything or no?
Yeah, I did. What?
This one
what's it
says
say?
Cowabunga Batman.
No,
No.
mine's a 2.
Okay.
Mine's a 2 out of 10.
A 2 out of
Mine's
10?
easily
I don't
the
even
lowest.
see a 2.
No, they got rid of mine. No, never mind. It was a 1. It was a 1. I think that's why they got rid of it.
Oh. Okay.
It's called. Fuck. What did I call it? I don't even know what I called it.
Shouldn't
It was
they
like
have
who
these
was
in
it?
order?
It was like who was this made for? It was something like that. This is fucking terrible.
It's
and
weird what IMDb only has, like, from what I saw, 6 out of 10. 6 is like the highest rating that I saw, or the lowest rating.
Oh, it's disgusting, dude. And it's like annoying because people don't take these like seriously at all. It's like, I mean, just looking at the title, Crazy Nostalgia Trip. Okay, cool. 9 out of 10. Very nice animation and great voice actors. Honestly, voice acting is one of the worst parts of this. The animation felt really cheap. I think you're wrong. Literally a 10 out of 10. The title is perfect. Really? We're not going to elaborate?
Mm-hmm.
This movie is very good. Your title was perfect, you dipshit. I like how they portrayed the turtles. It's perfect. I don't know why they can't make a live action like this on Turtles. Okay, somebody never saw the 90s. Cool. Awesome. Batman, as usual, was fantastic. He's not always fantastic. Nice try, though. Wouldn't you also say perfect? You're a dick. As a TMNT and Batman fan, I enjoyed this movie. I fucking hate you. They're just... I
don't know, man.
I hate it.
I don't know. I mean, if they're pulling reviews, that's kind of messed up because, I mean, unless it's, Warner Brothers and Nickelodeon paying for the reviews to be pulled, which Nickelodeon is what, Universal or some shit. So, they could be pulling shit just like that, which to me would be fucked up for IMDb to do that because that's not what they're supposed to be there for. They're supposed to be there to show, just like Rotten Tomatoes is supposed to be there for real information, not force-fed marketing information. Like, we're getting paid to say good things.
I want you to watch this tonight. I'm gonna give you 2 more reviews just to try and show the audience the shit I deal with and how much I hate people right now. 6 out of 10. Crazy Violent for Nickelodeon is the title of the review. Crazy Violent.
Okay.
For Nickelodeon. That's what he put down. His review is just okay. You gave it a 6 out of 10? That's above average. Just okay. All right, sure. It's probably more along the lines of R-rated, but it's animation. What the hell does that mean?
Animation can be R-rated, guys, just so you know.
It's called anime. You ever seen Elven Lied, you fucking dipshits? The weak part of doing a half-adult aimed program is that it's too much. You spelled T-O instead of T-O-O. It's too much for kids and too milquetoast for adults. The concept is super cool. Not really. The fighting and duels are cool-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You're a dipshit. Script, just okay. The dialogue is pretty weak, and the voice acting is sometimes great, sometimes mediocre, which is what I said. Pacing is weak. The comedy is weak. The violence is really extreme sometimes, but not consistently. The animation style is great. You actually contradicted yourself with the animation part, so good job. 6 seems a little high for that. Just gonna throw that out there. And then the other one was not sure why it's called Batman Versus instead of Batman Anti-MT. This is where you find a stupid person who doesn't watch the movie. 6 out of 10. I'm not sure why this film is titled Batman Versus instead of Batman Anti-MT, because there was no Versus Batman, never had to go up against the Turtles. So I just don't understand why it would be titled Versus unless it was just a moronic marketing strategy to get you to watch the trailer to watch the movie. 1, it was absolutely a marketing thing. 2, they are stupid. Batman fights the Turtles and beats the Turtles in the movie. Somebody didn't watch the movie. And that was actually one of my biggest arguments in the movie. that they fight, and there's a reason why I don't like the fight.
I'll have to watch
I fucking hate everyone. Michael, I need you to watch it because you're a huge Turtle fan. I would imagine Batman is probably like second or third tier on your list.
For
probably
comic
third
heroes
fourth.
or comic books and stuff.
Yeah, I would say because Turtles are probably like almost number one.
Right.
So Batman's
But
probably...
Turtles also didn't get there through comics, in my...
But
to me,
still,
you know.
you may have watched all the movies, but then you went back and watched comics and cartoons and blah, blah, blah. Or you started with cartoons and watched
Started
movies.
with cartoons,
You know what I mean?
movies, and then got into the comics. As I
Again,
grew older.
I'm a huge fucking lover of Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones,
Right.
but I watched Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings first, and then I went back and read the books,
Right.
and the books made me love it more.
And let's face
So-
it, when we were younger, when the Turtles came out, the comics weren't really written for us at that time period.
Especially not the Turtles.
Not the original Turtles. It wasn't until they got into Archie comics is when they started marketing it more towards kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So, which then
I mean,
you
crazy,
read
man.
those and you tell people, I read the Archie comics. Like hardcore fans would be like, "Oh, that's not Turtles. What are you doing? Mutant animals? What is that?" Or mutanimals or whatever the heck.
Mutanimals. I like that. That was funny.
Dude, that's a real thing. Like, it's pretty dope in the Archie comic world for Turtles. Mutanimals.
Oh no, they do. No, I'm not gonna spoil it. I mean, I really could give you my review, but I don't want to. I don't know. I did find it. It's not on the page. It's not on the page. I found it in my email. I have the receipt for it. I mean, I could read it out, and you could take your fucking headphones off if you wanted. It's not super spoilery. It just does have like two stupid things that I don't like.
Why don't
maybe-
you when we're done, you can record that separately, and I'll tag it on at the end. John's
that's
review of the Turtles versus
No,
Ninja Turtles or
No,
Batman.
it's literally just a couple of. It's like 3 or 4 paragraphs, but
Okay.
I mean, do you want to hear it or do you not care?
I don't care.
Okay.
I was just
Wait,
curious.
Does that mean not say it or wait? What?
Don't worry about it, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Don't say. Just
Oh, I'm not allowed to read it. That's what you mean.
no. I don't want to censor you like everyone else does.
So I'm
Go
allowed
ahead
to
and
read it.
it.
Okay.
I'll take my headphones off.
Okay. So Batman cartoons have had a history. So everyone, this is my review of Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2019. I watched it last night. It was fine-ish. No, I lied. I don't like it. Batman cartoons have a history of being the strongest animated features in the DC animated catalog. The Turtles tend to be a bit more hit and miss, especially when it comes to character writing and character design. This movie seriously is all over the place. It has cheap-looking character designs and some brilliant backdrops, mostly because they make Gotham look like the 90s Batman cartoon that everybody loves, obviously. But then when it comes to the action, it's very cartoony and childish at times. Then we see characters who are brutally murdered, being impaled from behind, or even decapitated. Donatello murders someone, and we just don't talk about it. So that's weird also. Example, when Batman meets Shredder, a foot soldier takes a ninja star to the center of his head, and blood is very apparent. Then Batman and Shredder begin fighting. The Shredder's blades slice through batarangs like butter. But then I guess they become plastic? As Shredder and Batman square off in hand-to-hand combat, Shredder then performs some mystical airbender type move and I assume shatters Batman's ribs because blood comes out of Batman's mouth. Then Shredder just leaves instead of killing him. That's super convenient, I guess. Batman shows up 2 seconds later, meeting the Turtles for the first time. They fight and Batman wins, even with the broken ribs. Okay, so Batman, with solid wounds, defeats all 4 Turtles, proving the Turtles are pretty useless. So I guess that's kind of cool. Later, the Turtles just break in. I guess technically just swim a far distance into the Batcave. Okay, what? The turtles just show up in the most secret lair ever made. Cool. Pizza references happen a few times. Then ooze is a strong plot in this horrible montage of a storyline. This film put in too many villains and too many storylines so that nothing is accomplished. Nothing is really concluded. Also, spoiler, but not really a spoiler. Once Bruce Wayne suits up, you never see Bruce Wayne again. So that's neat, I guess. Damian Wayne, who has been introduced into these animated films as a badass, also over-tempered, and also a killer who is trying to be less brutal, is turned into a pathetic joke. Not to mention Ra's al Ghul is defeated by a kick to the groin. Lol. Fucking screw you, movie. Honestly, they give Myke cringeworthy jokes and dialogue that is so brain damaged that it is hard to like him. Also, Splinter has no part in this story, which is insane, considering we waste time on characters like Harley Quinn and Scarecrow. Harley ended up being actually one of the best characters in this story somehow, probably because Tara Strong actually reprised her role, so there you go. Don't get me started with the Joker ooze plan, it's just lame and lazy. I'm not even going to get into it. This movie has brutal imagery mixed with 5-year-old type dialogue and animation. So, I mean, honestly, I have no idea who the target audience is for this. I was even disappointed in the technical aspects. Again, character design is pretty cheap feeling. The audio is terrible. Voice actors feel kind of autopilot, and there is no background or ambient noise in the entire film. It's pretty much just basic sound effects and dialogue. No echoes, no dripping water, or beep boops from computers or electronics, unless they are being blatantly used in the scene. In a parentheses for this review, I say pretty much that was my example for any time they were in the Batcave. But it does happen in other scenes as well. This is a lazy storyline with lazy production value. Watch if you want, but I wouldn't pay more than a Redbox price for it. My summary for this is, so reference equal good writing. Tone is all over the place. Who the fuck is this for? There you go. That was it. That was the end.
Sounds good.
Very long. I'm very unhappy because I feel like I got tricked by the marketing, because the marketing did a really good job of making this look awesome, and it fucked me. I was very, very sad. I was very sad. I thought this was going to be great. I really wanted it to be good. I love the Turtles. And there are like 3 or 4 really solid jokes where I almost fell over. And I'm just like, God, why couldn't these be in a good movie? I was very bummed. Yeah. So there you go. You're welcome. My long ass fucking review of Turtles.
I'll edit this after I watch the movie tonight.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, I hope you watch it, and I'll even stay up for your fucking opinion. I gotta know.
Go on. So apparently there's rumors that they might be replacing Ezra Miller as Flash.
Oh, for the Flash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Possibly because he's not really getting along with the directors or some shit.
Oh wow.
I don't know. We'll see. These are always speculation and rumors online until it is confirmed by the main company. But people are saying it's a possibility that WB is looking at Lucas Till, the guy from he was in the new X-Men franchise that they did as Scott's brother.
Oh, Havoc?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks all right. I'm down. Yeah, you know what? I'm down.
Yeah.
I like it.
He looks a lot like Grant Gustin, too.
I like him. No, he looks like Matt Damon.
Yeah, too.
No, I like him. No, I would totally watch it with him. Even if he was Wally, I don't care. He'd be fine. He looks great. Sure. He seems charismatic. I'm all about it.
Yeah. He kind of got screwed in the X-Men franchise anyways.
Yep. No, I'm down. I didn't like Ezra Miller in the first casting. Then I saw Justice League, and I really didn't like him in the casting. And, yeah, fuck off. I'm telling you, dude, they need to cut ties with the DCEU. That shit's over. The only person who can survive that is Momoa. He's the only guy. He's the only guy who can survive that.
And Wonder Woman.
No, that second movie's going to come out and fuck everything up.
You think?
Promise. Real talk. Yeah. Dude, the first Wonder Woman is not that good. It's okay. It's not that good. So if the second one fucking bombs, yeah, you're done. Yeah, fuck off.
All right.
No, seriously. It's fun. I mean, I just don't understand this whole, like, Wonder Woman was incredible. It's like, no, it really was. It was okay. It's just a ripoff of Captain America. And people talk shit about Captain America, and that's the better movie. I just don't get it. People are insane. They all have agendas, and they all just fucking lose their minds. It's crazy. Like, stop doing that with movies. Just watch a movie. Let the story be good. You don't need to be represented and have your politics in it. It's like, the whole point of a movie is to sit in a fucking theater and be told a story. That's it.
Well,
just be told a story.
It's not only that, like, you can get your points across and have a good story. They used to do it all the time. It was just hidden inside of an actual good story.
But
for
that's
a movie.
called subtlety, and
Yeah.
it's part of storytelling. It's called metaphors and similes and dude, all themes and all that shit. Like, you can do that stuff. You don't have to literally tell us, like, oh, white people are bad, men are bad. Like, Captain America and Black Panther will always be the greatest. Fucking Last Jedi is close, but that's just assassination of character. And then you watch Game of Thrones, and that's the same thing. I mean, Game of Thrones is 100%. You start from season 1, watch it straight through. You will watch what I'm talking about. Just the disintegration of talent.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So, I don't know. The Turtles thing fucking beat me up because, dude, how do you fuck that up? It just seems like such a slam dunk. Like, the Turtles show up, Batman has to fight Shredder. Like, why couldn't Batman not fight any of his bullshit characters? He could have just fought Shredder. That would have been badass.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fucking dumb.
Let's see.
I fucking hated it.
I
I really want you to watch it because I think you'll be way more optimistic because you like the Turtles and you like Batman and shit. So
Yeah.
I'd like to see if there's something you bring to the table that maybe I missed. Like, oh, maybe you just didn't appreciate that joke or you didn't know this subtlety or something. I don't know. I just didn't. I really didn't like it. I was really sad. I guess maybe I hyped myself up for it or something. I don't know. It was a bummer. I just thought it was going to be really good.
Like, I don't know. I've seen a decent amount of footage for it. So, I mean, I get the gist of what they're doing. So, we'll see if how the story comes together for me.
Nah, it surprises you. It'll surprise you.
Oh.
So what else you got? Boo. God, Men in Black still looks like shit. I fucking want to kill myself.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna
Come on.
judge Men in Black until I actually see that one because they have actually surprised me with the third one, with the story and stuff. So maybe they could do something. I mean, granted, Will Smith's not in it. There's no real grounded characters in this one from the previous. So
Did they have a little CGI sidekick that looks like shit and followed him around making jokes for an hour?
Yeah, the pug.
But
The
did he
or the
actually-
worms and
But did he look like a? To be fair, the worms are actually like puppets for a lot of it.
Are they?
Yeah,
I know in the first one.
Definitely in the first one. Definitely in the second one. I never saw the third one.
I don't think they're in the third one.
I heard the third one's way better than the second one. I hated the second one.
Yeah.
But I still maintain the second one's got the funniest fucking scene in any movie
The third
ever
one
made.
really dives back deep into, like, you know, the story arcs that we wanted,
Yeah.
like with more human feels and shit, even though you're dealing.
And look
with
at that,
aliens.
and somehow you said the third one was better than the second one.
That's what I just said.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, did the audience hear that? That Michael's like, oh look, the story was actually fucking good this time. It's like, that's why you remember that one and you don't remember the second one. You know why I remember the second one? Because Johnny Knoxville was some dipshit alien, and then Will Smith had to like jump out of a bunch of tubes, and I laughed my fucking ass off. Other than that, the movie sucked.
Right.
Made me
Yeah,
mad.
there's a lot of comedy in the second one. That didn't need to be there. I mean, they put a decent amount of comedy in the third one, but it's almost comparable to the comedy that they put into the first one, where it makes sense for the stuff going on and blah blah blah. And
Oh, and Josh Brolin apparently just nailed being like a pseudo fake Tommy Lee Jones.
fuck, Josh Brolin nails being anything he plays.
Dude, fucking right. Let's talk about, like, everybody's talking about Endgame and Infinity War, how all these characters are so incredible. It's like, Josh Brolin is fucking incredible, dude. Like, nobody even talks about him. He's so solid.
It's because he's the villain. Like, people don't really get... Like, he got more talked about when he was Cable, and that was just an okay thing.
He was great as Cable, too.
He was great as Cable, but still, it's like, Thanos, like, he had to, like, project all that stuff through all the CG bullshit, you know?
It's just amazing. He was so good. He did such a great job. Infinity War, thanks to Endgame, Infinity War is so much better now. Like, Infinity War feels like a goddamn masterpiece. Like, oh man, it's sad. I can't decide if I'm gonna buy Endgame on 4K. I mean, I kind of want to do it just out of principle, but
Right.
I think I might wait and see if I can get it as a Christmas gift or something instead, just out of principle, just so I don't buy it. No, I really don't like it. Like, I always feel bad, but I legitimately don't like it.
I'm a fan.
I didn't think it was very good.
I'm too hardcore of a fan to where I'm just gonna wait. I'll end up buying it.
Oh yeah.
Just like Captain Marvel, I'll end up getting that.
Oh.
So, as much as I have told other people on the podcast, you know, don't buy it, don't waste your money, I will probably buy it.
I absolutely
I'm going to
understand
just
buying Endgame.
because I want all 22 in that series. Technically,
Then what?
23 because Spider-Man is still part of the last phase.
But then why buy Captain Marvel? Why not just wait till the next box set comes out? Or do you just literally, you're a collector and you just need every single disc?
I just buy them as they come out. I don't wait for the box sets. Because that's the thing. Like, I've been told that. Why don't you just buy the box set? Because I'm not buying a box set every fucking year. Like, if I was going to do that, I would have bought the damn Die Hard box set when it came in the tower. Because that was a fucking awesome box set.
I would have totally bought that. I bought the box set when they had all 4 movies.
Or like the Ninja Turtles, like they didn't have the badass for the original Ninja Turtle cartoon. They didn't have the badass box set of all of them in the Turtle Van until after I finally finished my collection of them all solo. I was like, you motherfuckers. But then again, I'm like, I'm not gonna really store the Turtle Van anywhere, you know. That's gonna fit in somewhere. It would be on a shelf as a collector's item.
Yeah, see, I don't want a collector shit. I just want the DVDs.
Right.
But
So, and then like with the Turtle set on Blu-ray, where it was Turtles 1, 2, 3, and then TMNT, the 2006 cartoon, all on Blu-ray. That came in like the pizza box thing, which was cool. Like that sits on the shelf, but it actually fits in with other Blu-rays and DVDs.
no, it totally makes sense that you'd buy Endgame. I would never fault anybody for getting Endgame. Like, it's not a fucking terrible movie. I just don't like it. I thought it was just, we deserve better. That's all. And it's one of those things where people are like, it was fine. Yeah, but I'm like, imagine how good it would have been if it was better.
Right.
Like that's always my biggest argument. It's like, Captain Marvel was okay. It made a lot of money. And I go, yeah, but imagine if everybody said Captain Marvel was actually amazing and everybody actually loved it. Think about how much more money it would have made.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. That argument never makes sense to me. I fucking hate it. It's like, you made $2 million. Aren't you happy? It's like, well, I was told I could make $10 million.
Right.
So, I mean, kind of. not really, but yeah, sure. But whatever, people are dumb. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sad. But in Arrow news, Connor Hawk's actor apparently got bumped up to a season regular, which I don't know what that means when you only have fucking like 10 episodes. So that's cool.
Wait, he did what?
They bumped him up to a series regular
In season what?
for Arrow, for the new Arrow season.
The one that's not out yet?
For next season, yeah.
Are they doing like a time jump or some shit? Because he's still a little kid.
Crisis on Infinite Earths, man. It's
Oh,
gonna change
yeah.
all the times and stuff.
I guess so. They grab all that shit, yeah.
But that's what they said. The guy who plays Connor Hawk is a series. Arrow bumps Connor Hawk actor to series regular role. For
Maybe
season
that's we're not even gonna fucking see actual, Green Arrow. We'll just see him as Green Arrow the entire season for the 10 episodes until like the last 2 where they goes into the crossover.
Maybe not tell us so we can see how their dynamic, him and Mia, work, and then maybe we end up with Green Arrow series afterwards. And because they kept it Arrow even when they called him Green Arrow, so he leaves. Then season 9 is called Green Arrow, and Connor Hawk is going to be Green Arrow, and Mia's going to be his thing.
So this will be set in the future then. So then they don't have to worry about all that stupid crossover bullshit.
Crisis is in Infinite Earths. They could just pop up and come in.
No, I'm saying like if they did a show for just them, it would just.
No,
be in
I'm
the
saying
future.
they could just put him in. They could put him in the real time.
Because
Why
they don't even show him as Arrow except for like in an episode of Legends.
It was a crossover in Legends or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was when Oliver was old and missing the arm and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We talk about that? So
Sure.
Oliver is in the future, old and missing an arm, but Oliver's not going to get to that future and old and missing an arm
No, it doesn't matter.
because they already did. They're saying he's disappearing. He's going.
No, it doesn't
bye-bye.
matter. Like I keep telling people, it's like once he goes with the monitor changes space and time and reality.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's just erased from existence. His timeline could probably still stay intact, but that literal Oliver is gone.
Right.
Like the monitor can do shit. Like it's just the suspension.
So did you
disbelief
finish
bullshit.
Arrow then the past season?
No, because they put out the new season. I was gonna watch that too, but I thought,
Oh, it was
like I
old
said, I
shit?
saw I thought I was a season behind with Netflix. But now that I know,
No.
fuck that. I'm gonna fucking roll
Yeah,
through
Netflix dropped them like a week after because that's what their contract is.
because they're fucking awesome with that,
Yeah.
and I want to destroy them. So now that's probably what I'm gonna do when we're done today, because I have a photo shoot tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot my first all the way nudie set, naked girl set for Cosplay Deviants tomorrow. I'm excited. I did make the calendar this year.
Studio
The 20
or
No, we're gonna go on location.
Yeah.
She wants to shoot an Ezio from Assassin's Creed,
okay.
and we don't have any like Spanish, like Spaniard looking motifs around in Minnesota. Fucking big surprise. So I'm gonna take her out to this big trail called 7 Mile Trail, and murder her and bury her in the back. I'm kidding. Please,
So,
no, cut that.
SEO
No, we're gonna no. Let me finish. After I said that, we're gonna go on a hike and go up to this huge fucking hill, and pretty much the plan is I'm gonna put her on the edge of this big grandiose hill, and I don't know if you've ever played an Assassin's Creed game.
No, I have not.
But they do this thing called, like, it's like an eagle perch where he gets, like, up on the top of the tallest building in the town and then surveys the whole city.
Kind of like Batman.
Essentially, like when he's, like, on the gargoyles.
Yeah. So
I'm going to put her on the edge of on the thing and shoot down so it looks like this big grandiose fucking shot. It's going to be dope as fuck. I'm very
looking
excited.
at the costume now. Ezio, E-Z-I-O, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how the heck do you do a nude photo shoot with that?
We start with her in the costume and then she starts taking it off.
Okay.
It's like a burlesque thing. Kind of think that,
I
but
don't
then
know
we
what
go.
site that is, so that's why I'm wondering.
It's a Cosplay Deviants. Feel free to check it out.
So it's kind of like a pinup type thing.
It's porn. It's straight up porn. Minus some like actual.
Gotcha.
It's naked modeling. It's naked modeling. It's not like actual porn. It's
Right.
not like people banging or anything like that. But it's like,
Yeah,
it's not burlesque. There's no pasties. They go full nude.
Yeah, it's pinup stuff. That's what pinup
Essentially,
whatever, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I guess.
Suicide Girls and all that shit.
Yeah. When I hear pinup, I still think kind of like old school, like 50s classy.
Or they
Like,
just
still
that's
have
just
their,
what
like-
they call it, you know.
But you know what I mean. But yeah, this will be my first actual set I do with her, like full nude. Normally, the calendar is like, yeah, she's nude on the shot, but like
Right.
we're not actually showing full frontal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, they don't pay very good, but this is just kind of one of those things where it's like I like cosplay, and I don't know, keeps me sharp, keeps my photography skills solid.
Yeah.
They pay me a little bit, and it's cool to say I've been published. I've been published 4 times now, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah. That's
So
cool, dude.
so it'll be fun. And I mean, naked modeling, it's like, dude, if you can make a girl feel comfortable being completely naked in front of you, it's like I refuse to believe that I can't get work. You know what I mean? It's just like if I have people literally going like, "Hey, I was naked in front of him and he did nothing."
Right. Now, is Hannah
you're
helping you on this one? Because I know you said she helps you sometimes.
She usually does. No, she's gonna go down to Iowa. She's got her mom's birthday, and there's some animal stuff that we might
Gotcha.
need to be preparing ourselves for.
Cool.
So yeah, she's gonna go down to that. But I'm excited. It kind of sucks. Hopefully the weather's not as hot as it's been.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be like a 1.5 miles like upward.
Tell me, how hot has it been for you, John? Do you want some of my hotness?
I
down
know
here?
you being in Florida, it's been sucky, but we hit 90 the other day. That kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But you also got to understand, fuck you. We had an Arctic storm, dude. We had fucking negative 56 wind chill. And now I'm sweating my ass off. Like, you can fuck right off with that nonsense. And especially me being a fat slob, there's nothing worse than sweating. I hate it so much. Yeah, it's 80 degrees right now. Fuck you. And they say it feels like 90. Yeah, you can suck a dick. It's hot up here.
Oh, big whiner.
Global warming is
Whiner.
real. I got windmill cancer.
It's supposed to. It's supposed to rain tonight. Ooh, that's gonna make it nice and nasty.
In Florida, I would have never guessed.
Ugh.
So, Michael,
Yeah, man.
I was going to ask you, since I've just been bitching for the last minute or two.
5 years of your life.
Oh, dude, way more than that. What do you got, bitch? Anything? Any projects? Anything cool going on?
Just random work stuff. Nothing big. Nothing set up.
What are you editing or?
Just editing random projects. Let's see. Is there stuff I can actually talk about? Nothing comes to mind yet. I'm preparing to whoop my kid's ass for screaming. No, so like I don't really have anything big going on right now, other than just normal editing projects together, doing the podcast, but nothing like major that I can think of. We're working on doing some other podcast creations and shit like that. So
Yeah, fuck you, by the way. I feel so cheated on. No, that deal with the QT Quinn, I know he fucking hates that, but I'm gonna call him that all the time. My little cutie. He was great. I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
I hope people end up liking that. I hope you guys do some stuff. If he's not always on with both of us, I hope he's on with you. He was fun. But also, yeah, no, I was kind of curious. This is kind of kind of a softball lob for you to do some shameless plugging. But God damn, dude, you and Nicole were posting the other day. I totally forgot about Galactic Turtle.
Oh yeah.
Because I know about the Myke Shrews
sponsor on here. They are the sponsor for SoundCloud.
Well, yeah, but they never sent me a paycheck, so I forgot.
You're not making them any money.
Fair enough. Hey, I give you my time. I feel like that's supporting. No, it's cool. Like, any future ideas? You got stuff in the hopper?
Things that we're trying to work kinks out on to try and do. We're actually launching a new social media package that we're gonna be fishing out to different companies and stuff, just to try and get some like random bits and pieces here. It'll be like on a monthly basis, so they pay us a flat fee per month, and we come out like once a week and do some shit.
Okay. That'd be fun.
For them, do certain things, just for basically social media stuff. Nothing to the point where they can like throw it on TV unless they really want to pay for ad space on TV. But a lot of these places, it's just easier to do social media advertising anyways for your small businesses. And like me and you were talking, we might be doing a fan film later down the road for Star Trek.
That'd be fun. I'd love to do that. That'd be fun.
And then as far as everything else goes, I'm working on a unnamed, titled, I should say, project of a film sort, but I can't actually talk about that one on the cast.
Ooh, mysterious.
So
Michael, you just got exponentially sexier because of the mysterious factor.
Mysterio.
Ooh, he can't tell me. God damn you. God damn it! Not the Prince of Persia. Not Donnie Darko.
Yeah, so it's a lot of just random things that we're putting our head into, and the podcast is becoming like one of those things where it's getting easier to do as me and you do these, and then trying to get other people. So if people are out there listening who want to talk pop culture, movies, TV, media, and more,
you guys are welcome on our platform.
just message us
pretty much
up.
the survey question right now from me and Michael is, can you stand to be in a quote unquote room with me for an hour? That is pretty much our litmus.
And I'm not sure how they can do it if they go to like SoundCloud and maybe message the SoundCloud thing. I'm not sure if that's a function.
Comments everywhere.
Comments
everywhere.
You can also go to the Facebook page that's linked into the SoundCloud and message there if you want to try and join in. If you don't want to make it so public on a comment, you can go to there and we can try and see if we can get people on. Like, we just like to have extra people on. Like, it's worked pretty well right now for content anyways, to have an extra person talking rather than just John whining and me being like, yep, okay,
How dare you?
all right.
I know these are not like incredible numbers, but for us, it's episode 15 of Operation Babble broke 100.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We got to 106. That's pretty dope.
In the last 7 days, we have 109 plays.
And then
That's just via SoundCloud though.
SoundCloud, yeah. I don't really watch everything else. I just do SoundCloud because it's the only one I'm really on. So I don't know what the iTunes look like.
iTunes
but,
and Spotify and all the other things, which it's on so many. I don't pay attention to all the numbers everywhere.
Right.
But yeah, and I don't think you can really comment on lots of those platforms anyways. SoundCloud's like one of the only platforms really.
SoundCloud and iTunes, I think
iTunes, yeah. So if you guys are interested to join us, hit us up. If you have something specific you want to talk about or bitch about, or just want to see if you can go toe to toe with John or me or
and I am civil. Like, fuck that. I am civil. I am nice. Michael, the only reason why I get so fucking, and honestly, the Philip one doesn't really count either, because one, that poor man had to come in with Endgame. Again, Endgame was a whole different monster than any other shitty movie. But I've also known Philip for like fucking 5 years, so whatever. him and I have yelled at each other before on sets and stuff. Hasn't happened a lot. Honestly, it's probably only happened once, and it wasn't even at each other. But still. But like you and me, we don't really get mad at each other. We like, get a little annoyed, but at the end of the day, we're like, that's them. That's my call.
Yeah.
That's John. He's a dickhead. What a dumbass. John sucks. Look, man, I will always tell people the only reason why I'm passionate is because I care. If I didn't care, I would just be like, bummer. Yeah, you know. Like, if you told me about, like, I really fucking hated the new Freddy Krueger movie, I'd be like, oh, bummer. What happened?
Right.
It did this. And I go, yeah, SJW shit. Told you. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
on iTunes right now. I'm on iTunes right now checking our shit. See if we're cool.
Yeah, so I don't really have much more for today's cast. Like,
No, short and sweet, man. I was really just I missed you, boo. I just wanted to say hey, figure out what was going on. There is a lot of stuff going on that I'm hyped about. We'll see how that goes.
mm-hmm.
Now that I know my shit's on Netflix, I'll actually probably finish up Arrow, finish up DC. Dude, I am so fucking hyped for fucking Swamp Thing.
Yeah, it looks good. So
They just dropped another trailer. It looks like super horrifying. I don't know how much I'll like it because it's a scary thing, but my girlfriend's gonna be all about it. So
right.
So I think I might jump in on that with her.
There's a little it's fun too. And it's not a spoiler or anything, but there's like an episode of and you probably might have seen it if you've seen the first 8, where
oh no!
Now we gotta pay for
What?
that. No.
My sponsors are sponsoring the sponsor. Oh
So
no!
you had on DC Legends of Tomorrow. There's a funny thing in there, and you probably have seen this episode. Maybe I'm not sure where it was at, but they have an episode called Swamp Thang.
Oh my god!
And
That's fucking funny.
freaking they're talking to Constantine, and they're saying, you know, what the Thing did and stuff like that, and he's like, well, I know a Swamp Thing, but he doesn't come over to this, you know, side of the bayou. It's like,
I do
that's
remember that.
awesome.
Yep, that was in the New Orleans episode.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the best you can do is you can actually rate this series. I don't think you can actually rate the individual episodes on iTunes. That's kind of sad. That's really
Yeah, you
fucking
can
dumb.
do like a 5-star or 2-star or whatever.
Yeah, SoundCloud's the way to go because you can actually comment and do stuff. Or on Facebook. You post our shit on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
So fucking... We're really just looking for like views and shit. Like, I mean, come on. Like, we're not breaking the bank or anything. We just want people to know that we're out here and we're doing it. And then we want our names thrown out. And comments are good to focus us. Should we have more guests? Should we not have more guests? Should we only talk movies? Should we talk everything we talk? Should we maybe not talk about movies as much? Do you want us to get a little more personal and be like, my day sucked. Hey guys. Oh man, I peed a lot today. Like, you know, is that what you want? I don't know.
All right.
But that's all good.
With that being said, for this
Michael.
episode, do you have anything else to say?
Yes. Don't be a bitch. Go watch Batman and Turtles.
Yes.
And please tell me you're going to watch that tonight and let me know what you think because I am dying to know what you think.
Okay.
It's one of the first times I saw a movie that I expected you to see way before me.
Yeah,
so.
well, I was going to buy the digital download beforehand, but I was like, I want to buy the Blu-ray, and then now you can actually rent it, so I don't know.
I would rent it. I honestly, you being a fan, I'm even telling you, I understand that I don't like a lot of things all the time. I would rent it. I would rent it first.
Yeah.
It's
I'll check it
so
out.
let me know. Audience, let me know if I'm insane. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I got.
Yeah,
that
man.
made me sad. So, all right, thank you, Mike's, Mr. Mike's.
Thank
We're gonna
Oh shit.
get to it. And again, since I feel like we were coming off of last week with QT Quinn. Check him out with his do-rants and whatnot, and hopefully we'll see him again. And Michael, I hope I didn't scare you off yet again, and we'll be back hopefully next week.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right, later, nerds.
Peace. Thanks for tuning in to another great episode of Operation Babble. You can catch this episode and more at soundcloud.com/Operation Babble or iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and Google Play at Operation Babble or YouTube at Myke Shrews, MYKESHREWS. Have a great day, guys. Peace.